Welcome back to the Lovin Dubai show with the aim to distribute 1,500 meals per day throughout the holy month of Ramadan. It's a busy time for our guest. Shada is a compassionate volunteer from Dubai Goodwill, which is a licensed initiative handing out iftar throughout the holy month. Welcome to the show. We're so excited to have you.
Thank you for having me. I'm very happy to be here.
Thank you so much. Well, before we start with our Goodwill questions, tell us a little bit more about yourself.
Okay, so my name is Shada Abdurazak, born and raised in Dubai. A little bit background about myself. I do art. I conduct workshops for children, and at the same time, I do a lot of volunteering work. I volunteered in Expo, COP28, Special Olympics, and things like that. And it was then that I met the team of Dubai Goodwill. And now I'm one of the members of Dubai Goodwill. Basically, Dubai Goodwill is an initiative where we're a group of people with different backgrounds, different genders, age groups, religions. We come together to distribute iftar meals, and I think our diversity is basically what makes us unique and what makes our initiative stand out comparing to the other initiatives.
So interesting, and we'll definitely talk a lot about Dubai Goodwill. But before that, how amazing for you to kind of push yourself to be involved in so many different types of volunteering organizations. What age did you start, and what ignited that passion within you?
The fact that because I had the privilege of being born in Dubai, so I think we have great leaders here that always encouraged us to do good, give back to the community, charity work, and I think a lot of Middle Eastern families also we have this. So I grew up with it. So that's why whenever there's an opportunity to volunteer or to give back or any charity work, we don't think of it twice. We definitely go for it. Yeah.
That's amazing. Well, what actually inspired you to join Goodwill?
The fact that us as a team, we all come from different backgrounds, and the fact that Dubai Goodwill, it's not about just giving iftar meals. While with the meals, we give out smiles, we give them a kind word, we ask how was their day. So, with the meal, these little things actually make a difference, And every Ramadan, honestly, me going to the mosque, our mosque is located in Al-Bada' 1. The fact that I always look up for it. I feel like I'm doing something great, and it's the highlight of my day, honestly, because having a smile on someone's face, making a little bit difference in someone's life will actually definitely come back to you.
So sweet. You mentioned, so you weren't a founder, but you joined Dubai Goodwill. Do you know, just to give people a bit of an understanding of maybe when it started and how it works and the team there?
Yes, so basically Dubai Goodwill, it started 3 years ago, so 3 Ramadans ago. And it's just we were just a group of friends, neighbors. We came together. Okay. We decided to give out iftar meals. From the first year, I would like to mention that we were certified by Dubai Islamic Affairs. We're licensed, we're registered, it just started since this is our 3rd year with the iftar distribution.
So you've mentioned that it is multicultural.
Yes.
Why did you choose the initiative to be involved, by a lot of multicultural people?
Mm-hmm. Because I think we all teach each other, and the fact that it's a diverse environment, we exchange things even amongst ourselves, even amongst the team. So I think this is what makes the experience more significant, I would say.
You know what's so interesting is I think so many of us, whether you're born in Dubai or whether you've come here as an expat, we all feel that privilege.
Yeah.
And so many people want to give back. And I think it's amazing that you guys have, you've become a licensed entity. Was that difficult? Or what was the process to do that?
So I wasn't really involved in the licensing process, but I think because like Dubai is a very everything you can do online. So I'm assuming it wasn't that of a hard process, and the fact that the government encourages individuals to do good, and to give back to their communities. So I'm sure they made the process easier for individuals.
Interesting.
Yes.
So we've mentioned that you do give out 1,500 meals a day,
Yes.
but specifically, how many meals do you actually give out a day?
So we started off, day one was 1,500. Yesterday we did 1,800, and we're aiming to give out 2,000 meals by the end of Ramadan. Hopefully, inshallah, by 45,000 or to 50,000 meals throughout the holy month.
Well done.
Yeah.
It's so amazing. And I see these videos, I think everyone sees them, and people want to get involved. But my first question, before we ask how people can join, is like, where does the food come from? Who makes it?
So we have a contract with a restaurant that they provide the meals for us. And then we specifically ask them to have like a different menu each day. And so usually one day is like beef, rice, chicken, vegetables. Like we try to have a variety menu so that the visitors that because we have a lot of regular visitors that come every day. So we don't want them to feel bored.
Interesting.
Yeah. So of course, volunteering is beautiful, right?
Yeah.
But it must have come with some obstacles. You must have faced some obstacles. If you can share with us some of the obstacles that you have faced while volunteering, of course.
The only obstacle that I can think of right now is basically like day one, every year in Ramadan, like distributing the roles. So like till we get the hang of it, each team member is one person has to do crowd control, the other person has to do the briefings for the volunteers, putting them in positions, guiding them through the meal distribution. But as soon as day one is over, everyone got the hang of it, we know our positions, and the process goes very smoothly. And Casey, I would like to also add that alongside with the meals, we also because the area that we do the food distribution, it's a very male dominant area. This is why we decided to have a family section where we distribute the same meals to women and children. And this year we started a toy station where we give out a lot of toys to children because we have a lot of children visiting us, and that's like my favorite station because you can see the joy and the happiness of the kids on their faces. It's just beautiful. And we do a lot of clothes also donation. And this year also because we as a team, we decided to every year to improve one aspect of the volunteer work. So we decided to do the meal distributions in biodegradable plastic bags, in which it's very environment friendly and it does not cause harm to the environment. And in parallel with the vision of the UAE, because it's the year of sustainability, year 2023 and 2024. So we also wanted to have a very environment friendly initiative.
Love that. There's you've got so many great things going on in terms of kids and environment, and anyone watching today, how could they help you if you were to say to the public, like, this is what we need to do better? What would you ask for?
Volunteers, I would say. So usually, if people want to, we would be very happy to see new faces every day. People with different backgrounds. They definitely are an added value to the team. They make a difference. So we always encourage volunteers. And if they want to volunteer with us, they can just approach our Instagram page, Dubai Goodwill, and get in contact with us. And my team members will help them through the booking in our available slots.
Amazing.
Yeah.
That is actually really beautiful. But what is one message? Because a lot of people find it really hard to volunteer. So, what is, and or they go like, oh, I don't have enough money, or I don't have enough this. I don't have, they think so in that way. So
I don't
what
have
is
enough time.
Yeah.
exactly time?
Yeah.
That is a very big. I would say like it's big because like we all time and with work and so on and everything.
People,
For sure. So what is one thing a message that you would convey to everyone?
So the message that I can think of is that this little act, or them coming every just one day, and they making time, just like if they see the little difference they're making in the community, it would trigger them and motivate them to come and do the move, or like show up and come and help. It's such an amazing and happy feeling.
Interesting. That feeling, because we've spoken to a couple of people recently who are, doing similar strong community give back initiatives. Can you remember a moment throughout your time volunteering where that particular feeling kind of came? Maybe it was a specific interaction with someone, or a specific amount you gave back, or something that really kind of ignited that feeling.
So there were many happy and memories that I always remember, but one moment that I really will never forget is that because a lot of the visitors who come and the regular guests that come and collect the meals daily unfortunately lost their jobs. So they come and my team, they help them, once they approach us, we help them create CVs. We've done that multiple times. We created professional CVs for them. We help them prepare for their interviews and land jobs. And since last year that we've been doing this, we managed to get more than 15 people like into full-time jobs.
Wow.
So the fact that once they come back and the happiness and the joy on their faces is just like a moment you would never forget. It's a beautiful feeling.
I have goosebumps.
that is actually beautiful.
And they actually do come back and they're like, thank you, now I have a job. I can, I can support my family back home. It's just like, you can never forget that feeling.
It's amazing.
No, it is beautiful. So of course people can donate and volunteer. If they can, how can they find you? Because I'm sure now everyone's like, fine, I want to donate, fine, I want to be a part of this, but how can I do so?
Text us, leave us a message on Instagram. And as soon as they drop a message, my team is always there to help. We're a very helpful. We encourage a lot of volunteers to come and participate. So just leave us a text and we'll get it from there.
Love that so much. So Shada from Dubai Goodwill, if you want to find them on Instagram at Dubai Goodwill, doing amazing things, not just handing out meals, but also getting jobs throughout the holy month of Ramadan. Shada, thank you so much for your time today. We really appreciate it.
I wanted to also thank Lovin Dubai for shedding lights on small initiatives such as Dubai Goodwill and showcasing this to the audience. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for your kindness.
It's community stories that people send us. So thank you to the audience for sending us through. It's a whole round of thank yous. Guys, that brings us to the end of our show today. Thank you to everyone for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow morning, same time, same place. Goodbye from me.
Goodbye from me.
Goodbye.